Eddie Griffin goes off on Kamala and YouTube. Check it out.
Well, I don't know if, I'm sure you've all seen this because you've been logging in to in. I'm sure you've seen that, are you sure you want to go to Eddie Griffin's page? Because the fact checkers have said that I'm dispersing false information.
Okay, real quick. I don't know if that's from YouTube because I don't think they do that because I went and subscribed to his channel. I have another video, but I haven't dropped it about Eddie Griffin. He was down talking Kamala bad, and to be honest, I don't know if I wanted to post it because the things he says was pretty racy, and I'll leave it at that. But I went ahead and subscribed to his channel today. This dude's blowing up, doing big numbers. We'll look at his channel in a minute. I just want to play this clip. I had to input my input right now and say, I don't think that do you want to follow is from YouTube because I don't think YouTube does that because I subscribed to his channel and I didn't get the warning. I believe that's actually maybe from Instagram, maybe Facebook, but for sure I think that warning pops up on Instagram whenever they label you for pushing false news or fake news, right? And it's weird. He talks against Kamala. He's been very vocal against the witch, and now they're trying to suppress his accounts. Let's continue though. Check it out.
No, I'm delivering truth as I see it. Now, I thought YouTube was about opinions. That's why it's called YouTube. It's my tube. It's my YouTube, mother. Y'all can't tell me what to fucking say and how to say it. You shouldn't have wrote freedom of speech if you didn't want motherfuckers to use that goddamn shit. Now,
Okay, and I'm just gonna say this, Eddie, I support you, but when you get on these platforms and you sign up for them, they have the rules and regulations. I ain't trying to be, tattletale or, a bootlicker for social media, but coming from someone that's been banned and restricted many times, I've learned to work around these, community guidelines, should I say. I follow all of them, right? I don't break no rules. But the point is, Eddie, you have to be very careful whenever you get on these platforms because you sign up to be on their platform and they have to insert ads to make revenue. So that's how you get stuck in this little, anti-free speech bubble, for lack of better words. So Eddie, you are somewhat right here. I believe in you. I back you up, bro. But you have to abide by their guidelines if you want to be on the platforms. Because to be honest, Eddie, everybody watching, if I were you, I would check out this guy's channel as much as possible because I got a feeling, not trying to curse the dude, but to be honest, the way he's going, thank God they bleeped out a lot of his curse words. That would help. But the way this guy's going, the route he's on, y'all, sooner or later, they're going to get him and take out his channel. They're going to nuke it. I'm just being honest. That's just what I see, what he's saying. He's just too real and raw. And he's getting a little taste of it on social media, y'all, how they do you. Once you start speaking against this, agenda they have, whoever they are, from the Jays to the Democrats, whatever you want to call them, that's when you get on their radar. And once you get on their radar and you start exposing these people that run everything, it's over. I don't know if you noticed, y'all, on Instagram, when I used to go live on Instagram all the time, I was letting it rip. I did, I was pushing the limit over there, y'all. And finally got rid of, going live on Instagram. It ain't really, it ain't worth it in my time, right? To waste time on lives over there. That's why I came to YouTube and I'm streaming on all the platforms right now. We're trying to make a bag. We're trying to make the most of our time and spread our message throughout all platforms, right? But the point is, Instagram was a little bit more on the free speech leaning side. You don't see me act the same way I act on Instagram on YouTube, of all places, because you can't act like that. You can't say certain things on YouTube that you could say on Twitter, especially Twitter, right? Or even Instagram or Facebook. They all have different kinds of, policies at hand. They have different kind of AI bots and algorithm checkers. And, they have their ways to catch, controversial topics and people with opinions like Eddie and myself and anybody, right? They will catch you and cramp down on you ASAP with the quickness on these platforms. That's why, Eddie, I wish someone would tell him this. You got to learn how to deliver the message in a certain way where you're not going to get banned. I love what this guy's doing. He's very entertaining, man. This guy has an awesome show, but I'm telling you, he is on the borderline of getting taken out on his channel.
I don't know who the fact checkers is, but you need to check the facts and send me a list of these fact checkers because you don't have them.
That's another thing. I've been breaking this video all day. I got a fact check on my Facebook post, and I knew it would come sooner or later. But if you post anything on Facebook, let me give you a little tip, y'all. I don't erase it no more, right? If I catch something that's false or something misleading, I don't erase it because I let it stay on there. Because once you post it, even if you erase it within a minute, they're still going to get you a violation. It's going to catch through the system sooner or later. That's what I've learned, right? So what I do is I refute the fact checkers later. Eddie needs to find the fact checkers that fact check his post if it's on Facebook, which I believe it is, or Instagram, and you can find the person that wrote the fact check on the content. You can go through the back door. You got to go through jump a couple hurdles, Eddie, and everybody listening, and you can email the companies that gave you the fact check. And you go change your caption and correct it, and you just put blah blah. This is false. This story came out. You just put a little fact check correction on the caption, and they will take your fact check away. And your fact checks hurt your post. I digress. Point is, the companies that do this, sometimes you can get 1 to 5 different companies fact checking your post, because I guess the way they do it, they write the articles up. Facebook, primarily Meta, pays them for their work, and they automatically slap a fact check on your post once it pops up in the system. So you have to go through 1 to 5 people /emails/ companies to write them, correct your caption, tell them you did, send them a link, and then they take the fact check off. Then again, sometimes it takes months for this to happen, y'all. I'm telling you, I know how to do it myself. The point is, there's a bunch of fact checkers. The last one I got, there's somebody from Japan. Okay, so these companies are from everywhere, getting a piece of the pie here, making money off of your posts, fact checking them, and then in order to write them, how the hell am I going to write somebody in Japan or Korea or wherever the hell? I don't even speak that language, but I got a fact check from someone or a company that has articles written in some kind of Asian language. It is crazy what's happening with social media, y'all. I'm telling you.
You lying sons of bitches. Yeah, where the f they getting their facts from? Facts are relative. God damn it. Is it a fact that a female can box a dude? Is it a fact that you can tell a kid that he can change his sex at motherfucking 8, 9, 10 years old? Is that a fact?
You see what I'm saying? You see what this dude's
Fact checker? Are you not a male when you're born with 2 balls and a
whoa?
Fact check that. Are you not a female when you're born with 2 ovaries and a clit? Fact check that, you fact checking motherfuckers. Oh yeah, and I'm going against community guidelines. What is the community guidelines, huh? Send me that. What community are you talking about? My community? Or your community? Or Chinese community? Or Asians community? Or Israel community? What community are you talking about? UK community? What community? You don't like what I say, you don't have to be on my motherfucking network. That's all I'm saying. Freedom of choice. They can click on or click the fuck off, but stop trying to lead them in the click off motherfucking position. Before I sue you motherfuckers, because you owe me goddamn money, you sons of bitches. Now, fact check that. Tat.
Okay, and here he is going in on Kamala, but hey, salute him. Eddie, that's how it is, bro. I mean, I love your fire, your passion, but that's how it works, bro. I guess the guy's getting popular on YouTube, y'all. His channel is doing 24, 25. I've seen 80,000 views. I mean, he's going up. Maybe he has a Facebook page. I mean, I have every platform myself, right? The point is, y'all, these are the guidelines they put in place, and it's crazy. I don't want to go too much in the weeds, but there's some YouTube channels, y'all, that show actual N-word, N-U-D-I. I don't even want to even say that on my channel. And due to them, there was an article, there was a bunch of posts on it, due to them being an informational / a teaching subject, women are showing themselves with even a fake baby. You get the rest here, and they get away with it, y'all. There's some crazy stuff on YouTube, y'all. But like I said, with them labeling their pages or their channels as information only or whatever, right, health-wise or whatever, they learn to cheat the system, y'all. I would actually do a video on that, y'all, but I ain't trying to get taken down. But that's what happens on YouTube, everybody. They can have rules for someone that's not going to apply to you, but then they have rules for everybody, and it's up to you to maneuver in or on these platforms, y'all, not just YouTube, all of them. Eddie Griffin right here is a great voice. He's very entertaining. He's not woke. He don't like Kamala, but the point is, all this stuff is already etched into, digital stone. From the rules, regulations, community guidelines. I hope the dude, gets it together, because he won't be on here much longer. Look at Charleston White, y'all. They took him out. He was too raw and real for YouTube.
What else are you going to do to fix this problem with inflation?
All right, thank you. Well, let's start with this. Prices have gone up. And families and individuals are dealing with the realities of that bread costs more, that gas costs more.
She asked you what you're
And
going
we
to do
have to
about
understand
inflation.
what that means. That's about the cost of living going up.
You still ain't
That's
answered the
about
goddamn
having
question.
to stress
What are you
and
going to
stretch
do
limited
about
resources.
inflation?
That's about a source of stress for families that is not only economic,
She's talking
but
about
is on
inflation.
a daily level, something that is a heavy weight to carry. So it is something that we take very seriously,
We take.
very seriously.
She asked you.
And we know from the history of this issue in the United
So
States
did you
that
got
when
2
you
or
see
3
these
motherfuckers inside of you? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because you keep saying this is what we plan. Who the fuck is the we, huh? She asked you a specific question, and you danced around all this shit because you don't know what inflation, the definition of it really means, do you? It means the Federal Reserve keeps printing motherfucking money so the value of your dollar goes down. That's inflation. How do we get the dumbest motherfuckers?
Let's go. No, he's right though, and that's why. Look, we'll go to. I think Candace is next on the topic, right, of Israel. I'll leave it at that. But that's the problem, though. We send money to Israel, we send money to Ukraine, all these foreign nations, and then the American taxpaying citizen has to pay for it due to inflation, y'all. Just like Eddie said, he understands how it works. We send all this money to these foreign nations. We're going broke. Our dollar's worthless, and we pay for it in the form of inflation. That's how I see it. That's how I kind of learned about it. That's why I say America first and only, y'all. Screw every other country. I ain't trying to give nobody any of my damn hard-earned money. But there's Eddie Griffin, y'all, going off on Kamala and YouTube. Very interesting, to say the least. I hope the guy learns to maneuver on these platforms in order to stay in the fight and be a voice for those with similar and opposing opinion. We don't want to be on the same platform with everybody else thinking the same way. That's why I don't even really mess with True Social and these other platforms that are just only conservatives or Trumpers. Y'all want to be where everybody's at. Eddie Griffin, y'all, going in on Kamala and YouTube. Let's go.